Sabathia next week.
Yeah.
Like if he's pitching today, I buy a ticket. He's pitching again next week. They need about 3 pitchers that are all stars as opposed to 18.
So you got to rest
who
them.
Suck.
But you got to rest the pitchers. So
yeah, but you rest them weekly.
Right.
Like they pitch every 5 days.
Yeah, that's about right.
So now every home game you can see CC Sabathia if you want to. Yeah. But why 162?
It's probably because
there was nothing else to do when they came up with baseball.
We
didn't have smartphones.
It is a lot more about the entertainment for the fans than it is about the game like football is or some of these other sports, I think. I think like a day going to the ballpark and watching a game isn't just sitting there watching the game intently like you would a football game. Football game, every fucking play, you are just fixated on every fucking play. When you go to the game,
it's less intense. Baseball, it's more of an outing.
You can get up and take a piss during the middle of the game. You don't give a shit. And sometimes you miss something.
In football, you lose the first 4 games of the season. Your season's basically over.
It's
already.
over. Yeah.
You can lose the first 4 games in a baseball season. It doesn't even matter.
The first 40.
Right. It doesn't matter.
Right. 20 more games.
All-star break, and then you fucking kick ass. You can win the World Series.
0-40, you're still not 500. Like you're still you're still not even in a bad percentage.
Right, you got to turn it around a little bit.
0-40,
but you still have a shot.
Oh my God!
After watching Olympic hockey, I'm thinking, God, these sports have got to just cut their seasons in half.
But then,
make
what
every
do you
game
do
more
for
important.
Fucking, like if they did, then what are we doing in August? I'm sad in August anyway because I'm not a baseball fan.
You know what? You could spread the season out still. The other thing with baseball, they play 4 times in 1 week, 5 times in 1 week.
Well, that's just it. It's another. Baseball's a game you can play twice in one day.
Right.
They like, hey, let's play 2 games.
Imagine having a double header in football. Can you imagine?
They'd be coughing up blood.
I argue with a friend of mine that baseball, you don't even have to actually like your team. Like, you can just be an asshole and play baseball. Just do your job. Like, I catch this thing at shortstop and throw it to first. After there's no teamwork you need. Like, I argue with people who love baseball. I'm like, you just don't need what you need out of football. Like, if I don't do my job in football, someone gets fucked up. But if I don't, my job is all I have to worry about in baseball. But it's such a boring. I got a friend that wants to turn me on to how good baseball is, and I say, dude, even the highlights stink.
That's bad.
They don't have. I've seen hockey highlights that to this day, one of the greatest highlights I've ever seen in hockey was that Michigan kid picking the puck up from behind and carrying it. Yeah. And to this day, I'm going, why don't people do that more?
Spinny move and
it's just you can see some amazing shit. But
there's a few of those type plays now online.
Here's how big football is. It's only 16 weeks and 1 game a week, and you watch the combine. Like they have the combine gets great ratings where you just watch these college kids run to be able to play football to see where they're going to get drafted in football. That's how great football is. It's just amazing, man.
Mm-hmm. Here's the best hockey goals. Oh, well,
yeah, this
isn't going to help anybody out, but all right, whatever. Yeah. You can check it out for yourself.
Hockey has great highlights. Great highlights, man.
You know what it is, though? It's a fast-moving game. It's one of those baseball. You know, you can't go there and expect this fast-moving fucking game. It just doesn't happen. But you know, when
do you enjoy? What's the enjoyment of it? That's all I'm okay. Let me stop trashing it. What is it that makes it watchable?
I don't know. It's just like anything else. It's subjective. I just enjoy like watching. It's something also that I'm not. Now that I don't have to sit there and fixate on the game. I can be on my laptop and hear like, and look up and go, okay, what's happening?
But now
what's going on?
Now that baseball is a week into the season, do you feel like your team's in trouble or anything?
No, come on. We fucking took 2 out of 3 from the Sox.
And I love how the announcers make it sound like
matters at this point.
I love how the announcers make that sound like it's important. Like, oh God, they really needed to win that one.
Well, they're rivals, you know.
Yeah, well,
yeah, because last year
they meet again in game 97.
Right, last year the Sox fucking beat the Yankees 8 games in a row,
and they still won the World Series.
And they still kick the shit out
Who
of the
cares?
end of the season. So who cares, right?
They dominated the Yankees until when? No one cares.
It mattered.
I love how they try to make game 37 really important to the future of the season.
If we fought 8 times, and I won 8 times. The 9th time you go, you know what? Let me try this. That's his weakness. Now I'm losing 8 times in a row. Oh, he can't see too good out of his left eye. I didn't notice that till after the 12th fight.
Yeah, let me start tapping that side.
But I think to answer your question, there was no TV, there were no phones, obviously. So, baseball was all...
Baseball's an old fucking sport.
You had it on the radio, and that was your entertainment. You didn't have
Is it the oldest?
I think out of the big 4,
I would probably have to say
gotta
yes,
be.
right?
I'm sure people were playing hockey in Canada, on some lake somewhere, but
which is just cold soccer.
but but fucking baseball's been around since like the 1800s and shit.
Yeah, basketball
like
has
with
been in
people watching
1900,
it
I think.
with those big straw hats in fast motion, taking their hats off, all going to the ballpark with their ties.
But they loved
their wool
baseball
suits.
back then, man.
Oh yeah,
They love it now, but
back then it was
That's
just
all they had.
it is a traditional, very traditional sport. Like I mean, I understand that people that love it.
They had that in the
my
middle.
eyes don't get it.
The announcers the other night were talking about the fact that there are some bad calls and they want to bring replays in, and they said there will be a fucking replay call by the captain there, by the fucking coach, whatever the fuck, every night for an out at first. Like every fucking night there would be stopping the game and checking to see if the ball got in the guy's glove first or if the guy hit the bag first.
Right.
And then they started saying, if you want to go that far, then just set up a fucking radar zone, some fucking gadget for the strike zone, then take the umps out of the mix. And you could take the human element out of baseball, but then it's such tradition that, people would just never... They would never do that.
And I'm never going to get it because, I watch anything that does a countdown. I like any ball, anything.
Like
top 10 bugs. I just watch it.
You need to know what the number
I just need to know who the baddest bug is. And they got the #1 baseball catch of all time, kind of arguably, is Willie Mays's...
Oh, the basket catch?
Over his back.
Really?
I watched that and go, really? I watched that and go... Ew, what? Ew. That's the best.
There's way better catches.
But they have that as the best catch
when someone's jumping up and their fucking glove is behind the wall taking away someone's home run. To me, that's like, wow, that is fucking
But that
pretty
happens
cool.
3 times a year.
Exactly. I know. Exactly. They're few and far between. A nice diving
You got to
catch.
watch 120,000 innings hoping to see that.
But that's just purists. Because, you watch like Bert Sugar is a boxing purist, and he'll do the top 20 knockouts, and it'll be like Cliff Boganowitz. Like, for real, Bert? Did you just say Jack Johnson knocks out a dinosaur was the greatest? Like, what an asshole.
All right, we got some info on the hockey thing. Steve in Pennsylvania. Steve.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Steve.
Hockey actually originated in Canada in 1123. 2 Canucks decided to
1123.
slap a beaver skull around on the ice with a pine bough.
Yeah, in 1120,
bullshit.
a beaver skull.
What that was
you
a
never know
scene
with
from
those
King
Canadians.
Arthur,
Right.
where there was a guy with a curved stick who beat another guy's head in during a Viking conflict.
Jesus.
Tom in Cincinnati. Tom.
Hey, good evening, boys.
Hey, Tom.
Good morning, boys. Hey, I think you can pretty well sum up baseball. You got about 5 minutes of excitement crammed into about 2 hours.
Wait, didn't they figure that out? How long the baseball's
The ball
actually
is
in
actually
play?
in play, yeah.
I think they figured that out, and it was no time at all.
Yeah, but you can say the same
hardly
thing
any
about
time
football.
whatsoever.
Football's only, they
true.
said like 11 minutes
Yeah.
of actual
Of ball and play.
thing doing something.
Wow. Really?
Out of 11 minutes. But it's really like someone hitting you hard with a boulder for 30 seconds.
Right.
Right.
Like, let's be honest,
No,
man.
I've talked about it before. I think basketball is one of the most boring fucking sports there is. I can't, because the scoring is the big thing in anything. It's when it's like, oh shit, there's a score. Like hockey.
Well, that's why they say,
oh my God.
But that's why they say
Basketball is
soccer's so good, because, they don't score that
Well,
often. I know.
there's a fine balance.
Right.
But basketball, it's like, oh, what was the score? 105? And it's like, they're just scoring constantly.
It really, there's a way to take some of this. Like, look, Gavin, my buddy likes soccer, man.
Gavin does?
He's a soccer
Of course,
guy.
he's a
So I
hooligan.
was playing him in like soccer 2009 or some shit.
Oh, God.
And I was beating him like 9-0.
9-0.
He starts beating me because you know what he starts doing? He starts really playing soccer. So he starts to kick the ball over to where they kick it, and then he passes it where they pass. So he starts playing.